Hello everyone, this is Jack Frost with your daily update for the Ethereum Technicals and Solana for August 9th, 2024. On the Ethereum Technicals, price has increased after finding support at 2400 here with this bullish engulfing pattern. For the very short term, finding resistance at 2720. Volume supports downwards movement with the strongest volume on the bearish candlesticks and a very sharp push on this bearish candlestick just here. This very sharp push may suggest that this low could be in place, though we will have to wait for price to continue to confirm that, as it is possible for a big spike in volume to happen at the end or in the middle of a downwards trend for markets like Ethereum. ADX continues to increase with a bearish trend that is not extreme and not yet in danger of ending. RSI neutral and increasing, having returned from oversold where price found support previously just here. Money flow neutral and overall declining, though it has not entered oversold yet. Additionally, neither RSI or money flow exhibit divergence at this time frame. ETH steadily increasing overall as price declines, giving a bearish outlook for volatility at this time frame. As ADX continues to increase with this bearish trend that is not extreme and not yet in danger of ending, it suggests price could move lower, though with the push on the bearish candlestick that you saw from volume previously and the bullish engulfing pattern, it may suggest that this trend may end very soon. On the Solana daily chart, price has overall continued higher, though it does close lower with this daily candlestick just here. Just finding resistance at the upper edge of this Elliott channel. This wave count seeing primary wave 4 unfolding as a complete double combination. I want to apologize, I called it a double zigzag in the previous video, though as minor wave B moves above the beginning of minor wave A in this corrective movement for intermediate wave Y, it subdivides as a double combination instead of a double zigzag. This Elliott channel around primary wave 4, drawn around the intermediate degrees, is drawn from the beginning of intermediate wave W to the end of intermediate wave X with a copy on the end of intermediate wave W. A full break above this channel with a full green candlestick above and not touching would support this wave count, seeing upwards movement to overall continue. Upwards movement now, though overall expected to continue for primary wave 5 and the end of cycle wave 3. And within primary wave 5, any second wave corrective movement cannot move below its star at 111.4255. On the daily alternate chart for Solana, this wave count sees primary wave 4 incomplete, moving lower for intermediate wave Y and minor wave C. I moved the degree of labeling up within minor wave C, seeing minute wave 3 moving lower instead of minuet wave 3 within minute wave 1, as you saw previously on the last video. This channel has also been redrawn as a best fit channel from the beginning of primary wave 4 to the last high at minor wave B, with a copy on this last low for minute wave 1. This may provide support as price continues lower for minute wave 3 and the end of minor wave C overall. Though if price continues higher, minute wave 2 cannot move above the start of minute wave 1 at 193.6182. And as it moves lower, primary wave 4 cannot move into primary wave 1 price territory at 26.4105. As intermediate wave Y and minor wave C continue lower, we have a target range calculated between 84 and 95. 95.3167 is the 1.618 Fibonacci ratio of minor wave A, which is the target for minor wave C. And below that, intermediate wave Y has a target calculated at 84.7439, which is the 1.618 Fibonacci ratio of intermediate wave W. On the technical daily chart for Solana, price declining after finding resistance at 190. Just falling short of support at 127 with this piercing pattern and price now increasing, moving away, finding resistance around 157. Volume supports upwards movement with strongest volume on the bullish candlesticks, though a push on some of these bearish candlesticks sees some strength for downwards movement at this time frame. And ETH has overall increased as price has declined at this time frame, giving a bearish outlook for volatility. And for Solana at this time, as ADX is declining, we use the model of stochastics and support and resistance, which suggests an upward swing may occur at this point, where stochastics has fallen short of oversold, where price has previously found support. An upward swing may occur at this point towards resistance at 175, where price finds that resistance point and stochastics reaches overbought. However, it is also possible that the downward swing may continue towards support at 127 or 118, where price finds those support points and stochastics enters oversold. We will have to wait for price to continue to move around resistance at 157 for confidence in either outcome at this time frame. That's all for me with your daily update for Solana and the Ethereum Technicals. As always, if you want the Ethereum Elliott Wave count, you can sign up for that at pureelliottwave.com using the link in the description below. Thank you, and I hope everyone has a good weekend.